The turtle shown in this video, taken from YouTube, is the hawksbill sea turtle Eretmochelys imbricata. Amorocho writes that the genus name was created by Fitzinger in 1843, whereas the species name, imbricata, which received this name for the elaborate scutes on its carapace, or shell, was created 77 years before the genus by Linnaeus. This species is considered to be critically endangered, experiencing population declines of 80% worldwide, and is listed on the International Union of Conservation of Nature, or IUCN's, Red List in 1996, according to Lyles et al. These turtles are commonly studied in the Caribbean, as is evident by a large collection of research papers published on studies done in this region, such as those conducted by Malin, Berube, and Dunbar as some examples. Researchers are studying features such as dive and nesting behavior, along with population genetics, to determine if turtles have a distinct population or if they are coming from various parts of the Caribbean to breed. However, these turtles have only recently been studied in the Eastern Pacific region. The main reason turtles have not been sufficiently studied in this region since the mid-20th century is that they were determined to be extirpated, or a local extinction, until rediscovered by Gauss foraging among mangroves in El Salvador along the Gulf of Fonseca in 2006. This was not always the case, however, with sailors and fishermen reporting them as the most abundant turtle from Mexico to Ecuador, being able to catch 5 to 7 turtles in one night, which is unheard of today. This habitat is a new finding for this species because it is mainly found foraging among corals and sponges in the Caribbean. Studies are currently being conducted to determine if hawksbills are staying in the Gulf of Fonseca after nesting and moving to their foraging habitat in mangroves, instead of migrating to other areas that may be rich in coral and sponges. These areas may include the migration to the southern Pacific, such as Australia, the northern Pacific, such as Japan, or back to the Caribbean. To do this, researchers are attaching satellite transmitters to the carapace of hawksbills and tracking them using the Argos satellite system. Turtles' routes can be monitored online to determine where they travel to after leaving their nesting beaches. But mangrove habitat is slowly being deforested, as shown in studies by DeWalt et al. For the development of shrimp farms through aquaculture, destroying turtles' foraging habitat, along with the source of food in the way of fish for humans. Other threats to this turtle include harvesting of eggs, natural predators, commercial fishing, and light pollution. Humans in areas containing nesting hawksbills will collect their eggs after nesting to sell them on the black market, or even use them as a food source, diminishing the amount of hatchlings that are able to grow to maturity. Natural predators, such as sharks, are known to eat turtles and can bite through their tough carapace to their soft body. Commercial fishing along turtles' migration routes presents a problem because they may get trapped in these nets, causing them not to be able to come up to the surface for air and drowning. Light pollution is suggested to confuse turtles, which rely on the ability to distinguish between the sky and ocean even at night, causing them to nest in areas not suitable for their eggs or causing them not to lay their eggs at all and heading back to the sea. However, this species may very well be pushed to extinction if humans are not careful about their fishing methods or hunting them for both food and jewelry made out of their elaborately colored carapace, also known as becco. So where can we start in saving this beautiful creature?
What is being done here to save the turtles?
Here in the Seychelles, it's illegal to actually catch a turtle. To buy the meat, that's also illegal. And if you are caught with the meat or cooking the meat or anything of the sort, then you'll be put in jail and you are fined. We have a turtle conservation project where we protect our animals against poaching. None of our structures are on the beach, so we're not affecting the habitat, and we're turtle light friendly.
What can basically anyone do around the world to help turtle projects to make a difference for the animal?
Well, lots of things. And the first thing you can do is not pollute. And that is not throw your plastic bags on the road, not throw your plastic bags, especially if you live on an island, don't throw it somewhere where it can be swept into the sea, because that's where it starts, pollution. But the second thing you can do is be aware of the problem. That's the most vital, most powerful thing you can do. You can be aware that there is a problem with the population of turtles, and it's mostly due to factors that humans have created. So you can also buy tuna cans that are dolphin friendly and turtle friendly, which means they would use nets that wouldn't catch your turtles. That's one thing you could do. You could make sure that your litter, you can recycle your litter. You can also help by not supporting areas that construct their properties on a beach, because if you don't give them that money, then they can't continue in that business. And of course, not buy jewelry that is made of turtle shell, which lots of people are still doing around the world, and not eat turtle.